Once upon a time in a quaint little village, there lived a man named Maxwell. Maxwell was known throughout the village for his remarkable ability to harness the power of silence. While others often filled the air with chatter and noise, Maxwell understood the profound strength that resided in the quiet moments. Maxwell's story began when he was just a young boy. He would often wander into the dense forest that surrounded the village, seeking solitude among the ancient trees. One day, while deep in the heart of the woods, he stumbled upon an injured bird. Its wing was broken, and it chirped in pain. Instead of panicking, Maxwell sat down beside the wounded creature and simply observed it. He watched as the bird calmed down in his presence, feeling the reassurance of his quiet compassion. With great care, Maxwell splinted the bird's wing and made a small nest for it in a nearby tree. As the days passed, Maxwell continued to visit the bird, bringing it food and water. He never uttered a word, but the bird seemed to understand his intentions. In silence, they formed a bond that transcended language. One morning, Maxwell arrived at the tree to find the bird ready to take flight. It flapped its wings, testing the mended limb. With a gentle nod, Maxwell encouraged the bird to soar. In an instant, it took off into the sky, free and strong, leaving Maxwell with a sense of fulfillment that words could never express. News of Maxwell's gift for silence spread throughout the village, and people began seeking his wisdom. They came to him with their troubles, their worries, and their questions. Maxwell would sit with them in silence, allowing them the space to contemplate their own thoughts and find their own solutions. In the quiet of Maxwell's presence, villagers discovered the power of introspection. They realized that often, the answers they sought were already within themselves, buried beneath the noise of daily life. Maxwell became a trusted guide, helping people find clarity and peace through the strength of silence. As the years passed, the village became known for its wisdom, and Maxwell's reputation as a silent sage grew far and wide. People traveled from distant lands to seek his counsel, and the village flourished as a center of tranquility and understanding. Maxwell, the man who had once mended a bird's wing in silence, had brought profound change to his village simply by harnessing the power of the quiet moments. In doing so, he had shown that sometimes, the most profound wisdom is found not in words, but in the gentle hush of stillness. Maxwell's life continued to be a source of inspiration to those around him. He took on apprentices, passing down his unique ability to harness the power of silence. They learned not only to listen but also to truly hear, to understand the unspoken, and to appreciate the profound peace that could be found in the absence of words. One of Maxwell's most gifted apprentices was a young girl named Eliza. She had come to him seeking solace after the loss of her family in a tragic accident. Maxwell saw potential in her, just as he had seen in the injured bird all those years ago. Under Maxwell's guidance, Eliza learned to navigate life's challenges with grace. She discovered that silence could be a powerful tool for self-reflection and healing. She helped others in the village find their own inner strength through quiet contemplation. As the village grew and prospered, it faced its fair share of difficulties and conflicts. But instead of resorting to arguments and discord, the villagers turned to Maxwell and Eliza. They would sit in silence with those in conflict, creating a space for understanding and resolution. In their presence, even the most stubborn disagreements often melted away, replaced by a shared sense of empathy. Maxwell and Eliza's reputation for wisdom continued to spread, and emissaries from neighboring regions sought their counsel. The village became a beacon of peace in a troubled world, all thanks to the power of silence and the wisdom of two individuals who had learned to embrace it. Maxwell's life was a testament to the idea that one person, armed with a quiet strength and a deep understanding of the human heart, could change the world around them. And so, the village of Maxwell, once a humble and quiet place, became a symbol of hope, where the power of silence was revered and where people came to learn that sometimes, the most profound truths could be found in the stillness between words.